Hey, cool friend Jack. How is everyone? This time we will explain. Why is this no contact rule so effective? And how to do it correctly, so you can get back with your ex and better be stronger than before. There are several ways to take advantage of this moment. To improve yourself, so your relationship will be better later. And there are no more problems that make you break up. Okay, now let's start, First, let's discuss the no contact rule. The no contact rule is as the name suggests. Means after breaking up, have no contact at all with your ex-partner. That means no phone calls, no text messages, no tweets, no TikTok. Basically, there is no contact at all. And don't stalk him either, because it doesn't help at all. So no contact for at least 3-4 weeks. You must be wondering, does this no contact rule work? The answer is yes. That's right. Not really. Actually, this is a good thing, because not all ex-partners deserve to get back together. Sometimes this actually makes you realize that the relationship is not right for you. But if there is a chance to get back together, this is the best way. Before we get into the reasons why this no contact rule works, just to remind you of this no contact rule for yourself. So this is how it is. This is how to get back together, and this is what you want. But don't put that mindset into it first. You have to see this as an opportunity to come back to yourself. Focus on yourself and feel good without a relationship. If you only spend time thinking about him, you will not be better than before. And this will not help you. You just get worse. So remember, the most important thing is about you and for yourself. Okay, now let's get into the reasons why this no contact rule always works. First, make room for healing. Love is like a drug, and when you break up, we need time to heal. Like an addict who needs to stop, you can't really heal from all the bad feelings that build up after a breakup. Love is hard and usually doesn't just happen in a day, most likely after breaking up. You are also not in the best condition, so you need space to come back to yourself. Remember, this will not happen if the ex-partner keep appearing in your life. He will disrupt the process. What do you mean? This doesn't mean he's intentionally playing with your mind. He might be hurting too, that's why he contacted you. What often happens is that it's confusing, and you don't need this confusion anymore now. So this no contact rule gives you a chance to get away, calm your mind, and start again. Akin, you can know where he really is. Nothing makes a person more alert, rather than face the possibility of losing the person he cares about. So, if you suddenly don't respond or don't contact him, automatically he will start to wonder, has he forgotten? Have I lost him? This will trigger thoughts like, maybe this breakup was a mistake. Maybe I let go of a good person. Those thoughts will come by themselves. Now, does this no contact rule work for everyone? Yes. If he is afraid of losing you and still has strong feelings, even if it ends for some reason, there's a good chance this will work and you can come back again. Rule 3. This will give you a perspective. When feelings are involved stronger, this can be really difficult. To see things objectively and clearly, with a little space and away from the situation. You can really see what's wrong. I mean, like this. If previously it did not work, if there is no change, and change takes time and clarity, you have to know what to change. If you want to make changes, when a relationship breaks up, there is usually a reason that is visible on the surface. For example, breaking up because you want different things, like not knowing how to communicate our desires, and always ends up fighting. By stepping away and having time for yourself, this will give you clarity and allows you to see things you can't see. When your head is filled with emotion and intensity from the relationship at that time, you don't just break up because of a big fight, because there are many things going on beneath the surface that you may not even be aware of. The point is, it gives you a chance to reevaluate so that we know what is actually wrong or lacking. Rule 4, this will help you to forget it. Okay, be patient. What you think must be like this? I don't want to forget him. Okay, we understand. But the only way to get back together is to start the process without him for a while. As the saying goes, time heals. This is not a passive process, but an active process that you need to go through. Why? Because if you are too focused on getting back together, and just think about that, without looking at other possibilities, you will be pinning a lot of your self-esteem on it. If he doesn't come back to you for whatever reason, it will be more painful for you. You will feel even more effects from the breakup. and this can cause deep wounds that last a long time. Because you might actually internalize it if he doesn't want to come back to you. Does that mean you are unloved, worthless, or will never have the relationship you want again? You need to get to the point where you are okay with going back to him. And if you watch this video, it's very clear that you want to get back together with your ex. Yes, that is indeed your goal now. But you should be okay if that doesn't happen. You can't see this as, if I can't get back together with him, I won't be able to live. Or I will die right now because I can't get back together with him. This is a bad, unhealthy, and toxic mindset. Not the right place for you. You need to put your mind in a strong place, solid and healthy. Besides that, you might find things that surprise you. You may realize that you don't really want to be with someone like him and feel like he's not treating you well in the relationship. Once you get away from the drama and intensity of it all, you may see things that surprise you that you couldn't see before. That's why it's important to focus on forgetting him rather than getting back together with him. Reason 5, this will make him wonder. If he doesn't hear from you and you don't respond, he will ask why. His mind would run to the worst things, because that's what the human mind normally does. He will think, oh my gosh, he has found someone new. Can't believe he already found my replacement, or can't believe he's moved on. I'm still hurt. I still think about him. And he has moved on to another heart. His mind will go there. At a time like this, he'll think about all the things that make you so amazing, and all the reasons why he likes you. And maybe he will start to regret his decision. This will make him want you even more. When you are no longer there, he will create his own narrative and fill in the gaps, perhaps imagining the worst-case scenario. Because that's what people usually do in situations like this. Ever heard something like that, right? We never know the true value of something until we feel the loss. So, when you follow the no contact rule, he will appreciate you more than ever before. The next reason you avoid the on and off cycle, which is endless. We all know someone who has ever been in a relationship like this. Month after month, year after year. They got back together, then broke up again. Back again, and so on. The reason this happens is because they do not follow the no contact rule. They broke up because of bad relationship, many problems. Then miss each other. And some started to contact. They think, what's wrong with meeting and chatting together? No problem, right? Then they felt happy to be together again and don't want to bother with new people. It felt comfortable and easy, so they got back together, even though the problem has not been resolved, and they do not work on each other. Finally, they broke up again. Some time passed. They felt lonely and contacted each other. Then this cycle continues. Such a relationship is not healthy, a waste of time. And you can spend these years without thinking, you just said, I just followed my heart. But in the end, you come back to this person without any good results. Time after time passes, and you are still in the same place. Who has time to waste like that? There isn't any right. You need to stop, that's clear. Process, stop for a moment. Return to yourself and get clarity. You won't get there by constantly meeting up and breaking up again. This is a toxic and unhealthy pattern. So, if that's what you're doing, stop now. Reason number 7, this gives you the opportunity to rearrange your life. Almost everyone in a relationship experiences it. It is inevitable that the things we usually do are often neglected. We don't have much time for friends, hobbies, or life that used to be balanced like before. Previously, we relied on ourselves to feel good, loved, and feel that our lives have meaning. We tend to rely too much on it. Although this is natural and happens frequently, doesn't mean it's the healthiest thing. Chances are you're losing a lot of parts of yourself. Maybe you let many things that used to feel good often get neglected. It's time to focus on rebuilding your life and go back to a place where you feel good about yourself. The point is, you need to spend time improving your relationship with yourself before focusing on fixing the relationship with him. Okay, moving on. You need to remember that you can live without it. Relationships can create a certain level of emotional dependency, and this varies depending on the severity. If you are very emotionally dependent on him, so losing him feels like losing a part of yourself. You are too dependent on him. You need to get back to yourself. Get back to loving yourself and fulfill your own emotional needs without relying on others. To be honest, You wouldn't know if you could live without it. This is very useful to be able to return to yourself and feel good outside of this relationship. Being independent, confident, and reliable is really cool. Your ex-partner hasn't seen this side of you in a long time. Once you get to that point, he'll notice. Even though you are not in his life, we'll somehow figure it out. This will make him see you in a different light and realize, wow, she is really a great woman or man, and I shouldn't have let him go. Okay, last but not least, this gives him space to miss you. The main reason why the no contact rule works, it's because it gives him space to miss you. He can only feel the pain of loss when you are truly gone. That's why it's so important to distance yourself. And in many videos, we keep emphasizing this, because so many people are trapped in this trap. Not meant to be judgmental, because everyone has made the same mistakes in the past. When your ex contacts you, you feel like you want to meet him soon because you miss him. He is the only one on your mind. But that's not the way to get him back. Actually, the no contact rule is about you, about reconnecting with who you really are. But, as a side effect, this will make him miss you. This will make him think of you and consider whether he wants to get back in a relationship with you. And most likely the answer is yes. So when you are not there, he will see you in that light and maybe forget the bad things, the end of the relationship. But the important point mentioned here is, you might as well do same thing when you are away from him. You have to really look at things with realistic glasses when the relationship ends. All the reasons that led to the end are still there. The problem will not be solved immediately. Improve yourself just because you miss each other. Love is not always enough. We have to work on ourselves and our problems, because if not, the problem will always be there and will not go away just like that. You have to decide whether this problem is something you can't accept or not. If you can handle it, and the problem is not that big, so you can handle it, that's good. But if it's something you can't face, then you need to ask yourself, why? Do you want to be in a relationship like this, experiencing an on and off cycle? For years is something that no one wants. All of us have seen many people in that situation, and usually it doesn't end well. There is rarely a happy ending after a long, torturous road. To get back in a relationship and break up again, you don't want that to happen to you, right? No contact period gives you perspective and clarity. These two things give you power, giving the power to choose. Whether this is really the person you want or not, maybe you and your ex will get back together or not. But whatever happens, if you follow the no contact rules correctly, it will put you in a much better mental state, either to get back together and have a healthy relationship, or it's better to forget about it, to someone who is more suitable for you. Okay, that's all for today. If you like this video, click the like button. Thank you and see you.